Easter Saturday means group racing action at Caulfield, and it also means a Clip Clop Club race day, with so much for the family to enjoy on course, including pony rides, animal farms, Camp Australia activities, and an Easter bonnet making competition with prizes to be won. There will be appearances by the Easter Bunny, and of course, Clip Clop Clyde. And there'll be Easter egg hunts at 1 and 1:30 p.m. Well, that's the fun stuff, but the serious stuff is the racing. 2 Group 3 races on Saturday, the Sporting Bet Victoria Handicap and the Lapine Funerals Easter Cup. We sought some early mail advice and spoke to Caulfield trainer Mick Price about his runners on the weekend, starting off with Miss Marin in the Easter Cup.
But she's going really well. Really happy. She had a bit of a freshen up. Believe she could have run maybe 4th or 5th in the Australian Cup instead of 7th. Dan Nikolic was a bit itchy on the trigger there, which I've spoken to him about. But look, she's won the Easter Cup before, and she's a nice mare in good order, and it'll be a good race for her.
Is 2,000 in your view as far as she gets? Is that 2,000 again on Saturday? She hasn't run a place at anywhere further past 2,000.
When she has been there, I mean, she ran in the Queensland Oaks and ran 6th on a bog track and didn't really handle it. I think if I set her for a 2,400 metres specifically, she'd get it. I don't think that's a problem. Just that there's been so many juicy options along the way. What's her best distance? 2,000 metres is good for her because it means you don't have to grind her. But look, she's hard fit and she's fresh, and it's her home track, and Jay Maskeel to ride. So I would think if she runs up to her best, she may win again.
It's a significant class drop on her previous runs. Do you have another race for her in mind, or is she sort of horse just wait and see how she comes through each and every run?
She hasn't got a lot of runs left in her this prep. Assuming that we're happy with the way the Easter Cup works out and we run, she may have a little freshen up, and that will give her 3 weeks into the Emancipation, the Fillies and Mares group race in Sydney, and that would just about be it, I'd say. I've spoken to the owners, and pretty sure she's going to be mated, probably in Australia, this spring.
2 of your more flagship horses of recent times, Light Fantastic and Harder Dreams, are also both going around. Light Fantastic first in the Victoria Handicap, hasn't won for a while, probably doesn't really depict how good of a horse he is for you. How's he going into this run?
He's hardly the punter's pal, is he? You know, look, he's won $1 million and he's won his Group 1, but he hasn't won for a while. He gives me some sort of signs every now and again of a horse that's just at the end of what you can do with him sometimes. Hence the drop in grade. I mean, mind you, we only run him in the Group 1s, basically. But we'll run him here in the Easter Cup, because if he draws a gate and has a nice run in the race, he needs to stand up and win. I've actually spoken to Bob Scarborough about my wife show jumping him. So he needs to put his hand up and say, I can still be a racehorse.